everybody. I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Awesomely Professional Productions Production. And today I'm going to be talking about something a little bit different. There has been a lot of talk lately in the Chic, Sparrow and other forums regarding a notebook called the Moleskine Expanded. It's a notebook that is the same as the regular Moleskine notebook, but it's double the thickness. It has 400 pages in it. Now, 2 or 3 little bookmarks here, I think just the 2. And there has been some talk as to which cover will fit this the best. And to that I say, well, it depends what you're going to do with it. If you're just going to write in it and you aren't going to chunk it up too much, then a Chic Sparrow wide, such as this is a creme brulee. It's the creme leather and the color brulee. This will serve your notebook very well. I got this little darling from the buy-sell trade. It's got a couple of little marks on it here, but that doesn't worry me at all. I may try and rub this over with a baby wipe and condition it soon, see if that will help with the marking any. But I'm not worried about that. It is such a nice leather. It's very soft, very, very malleable. It's not floppy by any stretch of the imagination, but it will form to this notebook beautifully. As you can see, this is a soft cover version of the notebook, and I've got one cover in the front pocket and the other cover in the back secretarial pocket, and it's acting therefore as a folio. So let's just have a look here and see how I have this inside. I just covered up my name and address there. So here I've put it right in this pocket. Again, this is the soft cover. I don't know how this would work with the hard cover, but I'm sure you could try that out, darlings, and maybe let me know. I've ignored the strings completely, and I've just used this as a folio, and it works well. Now you see, when you close it up, you may have to just coax it back in there a little bit. But if you have no folio specifically made for your Moleskine Expanded, but you have a wide, then I would give that a go. I would also consider giving an A5 a go if you have put a lot of photographs or other ephemera in your notebook and it's good and chunky. Sarah Martinez did a fabulous video regarding this particular notebook, and I will link that for you in the description box. She reviewed it very, very nicely. Now, following on Sarah's lead, I decided that I was going to purchase a custom-made notebook cover for this Moleskine Expanded, and I will talk to you about that next. Now, if you're going to put anything in your notebook to chunk it up at all, then after a while your wide isn't going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it. You're not going to be able to close the cover over the notebook, and you're going to find yourself in search of something else. Now, prepare in advance, darlings. Prepare in advance. There will be a wait if you choose to go with this particular notebook from this particular maker. The maker concerned is Makers South, and they hail from Huntsville, Alabama, and they make a custom notebook specifically for the Moleskine Expanded. And I first saw this on Sarah Martinez's video regarding her Moleskine Expanded and her search to get a notebook cover to fit it perfectly after it had turned into a behemoth of a notebook. So I contacted Crispian at Makers South and I said, I'd like Sarah's notebook. Oh, but wait, I'd like to make some changes to it. And he is the nicest person, darlings. He will work with you and he will answer your questions and he will guide you on the choice of leather. I forget what this leather is. Do you see how good I am at that? It's something Dublin, I believe. I think it's English Dublin, which in and of itself is an oxymoron because Dublin is in fact not in England. And I might have that name wrong completely, but it's a nice thin leather. It's a pull-up leather, and I'll give you all the information below. So let's go ahead and open this up. I've already cut the sides with my knife. Again, I don't want to lose a finger on camera. That would neither be glamorous, awesome, or professional. So let's open this and see what we have. Oh, and before I do, let me just see where my order notes are. Okay, I'm just going to take out my order notes for right now. And let's pop this back down on the table. All right, so let's open this up. And you can see that this is a box full of worms, darlings. It's full of worms. Here's the notebook. Here's the Maker's South business card. Let's see if we can get that for you so you can look and see if there's anything from there that you need in order to contact Crispian. Blank on that side. And there is a nice little Maker's South sticker that came with this too. Looks good. All right, and then in here is the actual notebook itself, and then it's packed in these little worms, and there's nothing else in there. So let's just move the box to one side. Okay, we'll just move the box. So now let's open up the notebook. Let's see if I can. There we go. All right, now let's look. Oh, it's packaged in this. Oh, there's the corner of it right there. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that just the nicest thing? Look at that pocket. It's raw edged. Oh, and look at that puller. Oh, darlings, this is fabulous. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that pull-up is simply fabulous. All right, now this again, I'm going to have to mention what the leather is in the description below, because I can't remember. I do think it's English. Dublin or Tan, Dublin Tan or something like that, but I will mention that below. In fact, why don't I just look at my order notes really quickly and see if that will give me a clue. Oh, English Tan Dublin. The thread is Colonial Tan. This is the belly band, a brown belly band. There's a pocket on the front, 4.7 inches wide and taller than the band itself. I asked him to stitch all the way around, and I added some extra modifications on the inside. So let's just look inside. So I asked him to stitch all the way around so that would look nice and completed. Look how lovely this is. Oh my goodness. This is a really nice, soft, squishy. Oh gosh, this is great. A good squishy leather. Look at even the mark on the back here. Look how nice that looks. Oh, this is a fine notebook cover. Now, you'll see that this is not a true folio, because I saw Sarah Martinez's folio and I said, Crispian, make me a folio and then raise it, a traveler's notebook, and add 2 little pockets in it so that I can carry ID and a credit card around with me should I choose to. And look at that, he did such a fine job with this. So this is a folio, but I can also use it, should I wish, as a wide traveler's notebook. So I believe that adds extra use to this product, and the elastics feel so soft. They're not at all harsh on the leather. They look great. I'm gonna have to go and squish this around a little bit and roll it and see if I can get some of that pull up to come up and stay there. So here on the inside, let's look. He has the stitching going all the way around. It is very beautifully stitched. I believe he hand stitches. I could be wrong. I'll need to double check that. But look at that on the business card pockets. So I got them up here and down here so that when I close the notebook, I don't have too much bulk here on the folio flaps. Do you see that? This is the first notebook that I've had custom made, and so we went backwards and forwards with some ideas for designs, and Crispian is a great person to work with, just great. So the pocket here, that's how it looks on the back, and then here on the inside, just lovely. So let me go ahead and pop the Moleskine Expanded in it so that you can see how that looks. So here you can see the Moleskine Expanded in the Maker's South custom cover. There is a lot of space here right now, and I could do a better job of evening that up, and I will fix that. But bear in mind that the more ephemera you put in this notebook, the chunkier it will get, and it will start to have what they call the alligator or the crocodile mouth, and you will need the space for this to spread and open up. And the spine, I need to square that off. Sarah Martinez also has a great video showing you how to square off a spine. Although it's pretty malleable, it should square off nicely by itself. But as you can see, it fits in just beautifully. There we go. Front cover in here, and here's a little gift card showing you how a credit card or a driver's license would fit in there beautifully. And again here on the back, another one right here, so that when you are writing in your notebook, there isn't too much bulk and there isn't a lip that's too noticeable when you write across it. So darlings, this has been the Maker's South Folio, and if you want to speak to Crispian and see if you can get one of these made for your Moleskine Expanded, gosh, it feels so nice. This is just such a lovely notebook. I will do another video later after I've been using it for a while with my thoughts, and if there's anything I would have changed, and maybe I'll try some inserts in here and see how it serves as a wide traveler's notebook also. But if you want to go and get one of these, then it's a custom order. Go to the Maker's South website and you just fill out the communication form there. And I initially told him that I referenced Sarah's video, and I sent him the link to that, and I said I want that notebook. And then we thought about it for a little bit, and I added the changes that I wanted to make my notebook unique to me. So there we are, the Maker's South Moleskine Expanded notebook cover. You go scurry on over to Maker's South and you get yourselves one of these if this is what you would like. If you have a wide and you don't intend to put any ephemera in your notebook, then the wide should do you. Do you see it's ever so slightly bigger there? But that's what you need in order to allow the notebook to spread open with the more things that you put into it. So there we go. Two options there for your Moleskine Expanded. And if you are only going to be wanting to use your Moleskine Expanded, then I would skip this step and I would go straight for this step and get on over to the Maker's South website and see what Crispian has to offer for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon on another awesomely professional Productions production video. Goodbye, darlings. Goodbye.